Hello, my astrology friends. If anybody watches Astrology, that's how she starts off most of her videos. I absolutely love her content, and that's just what's been replaying through my mind right now. I am happy to be back, happy to share this astrological information with everybody. Today we're talking about Venus aspecting Mars in the natal chart. So, what is Venus? Venus represents love, money, aesthetics, charm, rhythm, charisma. Venus represents art, refinement, having good taste, having balance and harmony. Venus rules over all of our one-to-one connections, our platonic, romantic, and business partnerships and relationships. Venus represents how we relate to others and how we experience pleasure. Now, what does Mars rule over? What does Mars represent? Mars is the planet of passion, strength, anger, aggressiveness, but sometimes it's just assertiveness. Mars rules over ambition, our accomplishments, how we accomplish something, our personal desire. Mars rules over competitive energy, power, force, and willpower. You can have power over a particular situation or area of your life, but your willpower is that drive that keeps you going, right? Mars determines how we direct our energy and take action. Mars is also how we display courage. So here, I have my handy dandy notebook. Venus aspecting Mars. We're going to start off with the more harmonious aspects. So that's going to be our conjunction, sextile, and our trine. I, for one, have Venus in Aquarius, sextiling Mars in Aries in my natal chart. So I am familiar with this placement. Somebody who has the more harmonious aspect, again, the conjunction, sextile, or trine, would be an individual who blends their ambition with having a positive social life, friends, and harmonious relationships. This person naturally or more intentionally focuses their energy on climbing the social ladder. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. That phrase fits underneath this aspect. This person or an individual who has a harmonious aspect between Venus and Mars, they know how to direct their energy towards others. So when we think about that on an energetic level, this is almost healthy projection. We always talk about people projecting their emotions, but there is such thing as having a healthy projection or a healthy direction of how you're allowing your energy to reach others and touch others. Somebody who has Venus aspecting Mars on the more harmonious end, you would see them maybe as a marriage and family therapist, an energy worker. If you've ever seen those Kundalini workers or those people who help people move energy through their chakras and through their body, they know how to healthily project their energy to guide and direct the energy of others. This is Venus aspecting Mars. This can also fit under somebody who's interested in Tantra, sex work, again, counseling, therapy, or even having a position in law. You can be a litigator of some kind, you can be a prosecutor. All those things kind of fit underneath this harmonious umbrella. Even if you have one of the squares or the oppositions, you may still find yourself in one of these career fields. This aspect denotes an individual who is a leader, somebody who is action-oriented and knows how to work well with others. This person has very good understanding of interpersonal relationships. This person strives to live elegantly, to place themselves in positive social circles. They aim to have good relationships with others. And this will further you'll be able to further understand this aspect in your chart when you start to look at the house that these two planets fall under. This shows you where this planetary energy is being directed. This, last but not least, if you have a conjunction sextile trine with Venus aspecting Mars, you may be somebody who has a positive relationship with your brothers, your uncles, or just a divine masculine. You have very good relationship with males in your life. Now, on the opposite end, the square and the opposition. This can be somebody who has a negative relationship with males or masculine figures, somebody who has maybe experienced some kind of verbal or even sexual or emotional abuse. Venus square or opposing Mars denotes a push and pull kind of energy. There's a lot of tension here and the tendency for manipulation. This person or this individual may be the type of individual who likes to force relationships and friendships to work in their favor. Their relationships and their friendships might involve a lot of fights, arguments, or just overall being defensive. This individual feels like they need to prove themselves in all of their friendships and all of their relationships. And I'm sure we all know one person like that. And that can be kind of draining. It's like, hey, I'm just trying to connect with you. Like, you don't have to, fight to prove who you are, or like, have the biggest ego in the room, because Mars can show us signs of the ego. Mars represents the first house, and that's the house of I am, your personal identity. So Venus square in opposition Mars, we're going to see an individual who feels the need to project discord. So we talked about on the harmonious end, this is somebody who is like healthily projecting their energy. Here we have somebody projecting discord, unchecked emotions, somebody who tends to project anger and violence in their relationships and their connections with others. Kitty, you want to be in the video? An individual with Venus square or opposing Mars may have friendships and relationships that might even put them in harm's way. This could be like your criminal friend, or you might be the criminal friend and you tend to always bring your other friends with you when you tend to go do your hood rat stuff, right? Somebody with this aspect may often experience feelings of being at war. So it's almost as if they're at war, because when we have Venus in opposition, right, it's that push and pull energy. There's tension here. So there's war between what the heart wants, right, that Venus energy, what feels good, what brings us pleasure. And that Mars energy is like our carnal feelings, our lust, our need to experience passion. So there may be feelings of being at war here between what feels good and feelings of lust, or what feels almost self-serving or self-gratifying in a sense. There's a lot of he said, she said when we see Venus aspecting Mars on the disharmonious end. I hope I'm saying that right. This person may be competitive in relationships. They can never really maintain partnerships. There's constant clashing. Again, he said, she said. But I want us to just be aware of here that no matter where this aspect falls on your natal chart, and even if you have the square or the opposition, all that means is that you need to work a little bit harder when it comes to forming positive connections with other people. It's important for all of us who have this aspect in our natal chart to focus on positive connections with others, facing our shadow side, because the more that you understand yourself, when you come into orbit with other people, you'll start to notice the parts of yourself that they're reflecting, and you'll feel less triggered by them. You'll be more self-aware, and you'll take those experiences back home with you so you can work on your shadow side and work on just like unchecked emotions, work on your anger, work on the things that make you feel unhappy. Again, with anybody who falls underneath this aspect, focus on positive connections with others. Face your shadow side. Start to understand yourself more on a deeper level. That's the key to having lasting and positive relationships. Avoid unhealthy projections and use your energy to build lasting connections. Use your energy to create harmony. Use your energy to create balance in the world. Don't use your energy to destroy. Venus aspecting Mars on the negative end can be somebody who used their energy to destroy. We want to use our energy to build, to expand, to grow, and to evolve. And that's why I'm back sharing these videos. If you like this, please like, comment, share with a friend, subscribe. If you're interested in learning astrology for yourself, please feel free to check my description box and my website. I have a whole lot of PDF guides that I'm slowly starting to upload so that you can learn astrology for yourself. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I have to get up to turn the camera off, so you want to move, mama? Peace.